You won't believe this. I went into the woods for less than a month, 27 days to be exact, thinking I'd just wrestle with nature, come back tired but alive. What I didn't expect was to come home and find out I was legally dead. Dead. By my own HOA. And my house stolen. My stuff sold off like junk. My identity wiped clean, erased like I never existed. All thanks to one woman, Linda. Yeah, Linda. The HOA chair with a clipboard and a god complex who decided she owned my life. Let me back up a sec. I rolled into my neighborhood, and something felt off. Too quiet, too neat. The lawn wasn't just mowed, it was manicured like it belonged on a magazine cover. My security signs gone, replaced with some laminated notice declaring my property temporarily managed by HOA pending reassignment. The front door had a new, shiny lock, taped up with a big official-looking warning that my home was abandoned. And neighbors, they looked at me like I was a ghost, except in this story. I was the ghost they thought had died. Linda was running the show, for months watching me, sneaking around pretending to check mailboxes while snapping pics, gathering dirt. She forged a death certificate, yeah, forged it fake to fire, hacked city records, and painted over my life with her own lies. The woman built a fake community center on what was once my front yard, parading neighbors around like it was some proud achievement. And me, I was supposed to just vanish, disappear from existence. But Linda made the worst mistake. She declared war on a man who wasn't planning to just sit down and accept this theft. I circled my own house like a soldier breaching enemy lines, noticing every detail that wasn't right. My wife's welcome mat, gone, replaced with one that read, "Welcome HOA visitors." My security cameras ripped out, wires dangling like broken nerves. Someone had stripped my home of my life piece by piece. And just then, I saw Linda walking a group of guests, clipboard in hand, cheerfully explaining how my yard would become a community garden. My yard. My family's memories. That's when I found the auction listing online, my wife's hand-painted tea set, my grandfather's woo pocket watch, our wedding album all labeled, cataloged, and set to be sold off for the benefit of the neighborhood. It wasn't just theft. It was erasure. Reducing our lives to garage sale trinkets. I wasn't just angry, I was focused, trained, ready for war. Linda even staged a fake fire to justify more destruction. And I watched her and her cronies work the scene, playing the concerned neighbors while setting up a story for city inspectors. No alarms, no guilt, just cold, calculated sabotage. But here's the twist. Linda's power wasn't unchallenged. I dove into secret HOA forums, found proof of her running a full-on campaign to erase anyone who got in her way, widows, longtime residents, neighbors who simply didn't toe her line. They vanished on paper, their homes reclaimed for community use. And neighbors, some started whispering, some even dared to fight back. The big showdown came at the official community center opening. Linda threw. She stood there, glowing with false pride, announcing a new wellness annex on my stolen property. I stepped forward, pulled out a USB loaded with everything: fake death certificates, forged bylaws, auction photos of my family's belongings. The crowd gasped. Linda froze, her clipboard dropping like a bombshell. One by one, neighbors stepped up, sharing stories of her threats, fines for urban clutter, and intimidation tactics. Linda's empire cracked, her suspension announced, and her quiet exit began. No apologies, no fanfare, just silence where power once reigned. The neighborhood started healing, old fences mended, colors repainted boldly, string lights put back up. The air was lighter, the fear lifted. But just as it seemed like the end, A late knock at my door brought a certified letter from Linda herself. No apology. Just 3 faint words I was wrong. No signature. No closure. So, what do you think? Was this justice served, or just a pause in a bigger fight? How much power should a community leader have before they cross the line? Drop a comment and let me know. Do you side with the neighborhood or with the man who refused to be erased? And hey, if you want to hear more stories about HOA battles and quiet heroes fighting back, smash that like button and subscribe. This one's just the beginning.